Let's take a ride on the new monorail that I built. Don't click away, because I need your help in encouraging grandparents to stay mentally active through gaming. Thanks for joining the mission at Gaming for Grandparents. And please let your grandparents know it is free to subscribe. So let's get into this video and see how many grandparents we can help. Welcome back to Gaming for Grandparents. I'm Echo Pearl, and we are in Minecraft today. But I've made a lot of changes to my little world here, and I built a train track that goes around the entire base and stops at 2 different villages, and I've built a bunch of stations around the place. So today's video we're going to look at station number 1. So I have to set the minecart down on these power rails here, which are red, and make sure that I'm on an incline so the minecart will go. But about every 7 blocks we have these power rails that keeps us going. And that's our nether portal. And then over there we see our house, and now we're coming around this curve, and now a straight drop down, and we're heading over to station number 1. It's a smaller of the stations, but I think it's a kind of a cute one. So we'll hop out here. Whoops, we will hop out here. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Alright, let's go back over here. We see that it says station number 1 right here on our glow squid signs. And we have tickets to station number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. There's actually 5 stations, but that's okay. Not all train stations go to all 5, right? So we have a creeper on top of an armor stand, a creeper head on top of an armor stand, and I'm going to elevate just a smidgen. Whoops. I got my elytra on, so I'm wanting to fly more. But anyway, so we have the creeper head on top of an armor stand, and I have used leather armor and dyed it yellow. Then we have over here a piglin head and his yellow armor, a wither skeleton, and a zombie. Now if we come back here, and the way that you actually, let me get back down on the ground here, hold on a second. These are trapdoors here, so we hit those, and these little lecterns with a book and quill on them looks like, you know, they're looking up the rates, or they're looking up where the trains are going. And we have these dispensers here, hooked up to redstone, and when we click this lever here, any rate, tomato, it will shoot out a ticket for us. Boom, ticket. Now I could have signed or wrote on these and stuck them in there, or, you know, did a book and quill, but these are just blank pieces of paper. There's nothing on them. But it's, you know, they're pretty professional here. And, you know, we're in the dead area, so dead bushes. And then we come out here, and there's not much out here, but there is a crafting table, and then a little shed here that has more mine carts and more tickets. So I'm just going to put the ticket back in there. Book and quill, different types of mine carts, including mine carts with TNT. And that's so if I'm in survival mode, I can still just grab a minecart if I want to. They do have a restroom here, so a little toilet, and I thought that was going to be a sink. They even have a button to flush, but it looks like toilet paper, so maybe I didn't create a sink like I thought I did. At any rate, that's a conduit that I used there. So this is station number 1. I'm going to expand this out a little bit, and what I'm actually going to do, get back up here and see what we can do. I think I'm going to create an elytra course going back over the water here. That way if I do crash into anything, I just fall into water, or if my elytra breaks, I just fall into water. So I figure I'm going to do an elytra course so that I can practice my elytra. Then over here, I think I'm going to create a parkour course. So that's what this station will eventually stop at, is just different parkouring so that I can practice my parkouring. But yeah, that's basically station 1. Now we'll go over to station 2. I need to actually put pressure plate there so I don't have to turn around. I should do that with all my doors actually. That way when I step on it, it will automatically go. Alright, so we'll pretend like I had to get a ticket, which, you know, I own it, so I don't have to buy tickets. The tricky thing with these mine carts is I have to put it down with right clicking, but then click it again, right click, very quickly, so that I can jump into the mine cart. And I didn't do it. I put it. Okay, that one's going that way, and that one. See, I told you it was tricky. There we go. Did it right this time. So now we're going to go over to what will eventually be the zoo. However, yeah, that'll be a good space for parkouring. Right here is station 2. Now I'm going to actually fly over here a little bit, so you can see this from a distance. The building is meant to look like the dragon has flown into it, and all of that is the part of the building that is broken away by the dragon that has just crashed into this building. So this is kind of more of the theme park station here, but you can see we have our dragon, teeth, he's got fire in there. So yeah, I think it turned out okay. It does look weird up close though, so it's hard to judge. But the actual ticket booth, I was supposed to get it off up here, but because I wanted to show you that head crashing through the building. So this is where you'd come to get tickets for anything, and this time I have them set up to where the dispenser will actually shoot the ticket this way. But this right here is the information desk for station 2, and then for tickets you go this way to get a ticket, and the tickets are, you're going to get a train ticket or you're going to get a zoo ticket. Now the zoo is not completed. I've started it, but it's not completed yet. But we'll go back behind there and get a ticket in a minute. But right here is our souvenir shop. So souvenirs. You can even go up here and get more souvenirs. And this is the back of the dragon's head. So you can get these type of heads. You can get creeper heads. I'll probably change these out to skeleton heads. Let me actually do that real quick while I'm thinking about it, because I'll forget, obviously. Skeleton heads. And I'll replace the Steve heads. Yeah, we don't need Steve heads. That looks much better. We even have dragon eggs down here. It's kind of hard to see them because they're so dark. And that whole head is made out of obsidian and crime obsidian. And then the eyes are amethyst shards as well as just amethyst blocks. But yeah, you can get more dragon heads here. But that's the souvenir shop. That's the top row or top stairs. And then down here you can get the dragons here. And then we have, of course, you know, the customer service people are dragon heads. And again, this is leather armor. And I think that's netherite armor there. That's not enchanted. And this is dyed purple. I figure, you know, they should be black and purple because the dragon is. So, trash can there. I don't think I need that crafting table there anymore. But yeah, if we come over here, we have trash bag here. And back here, again, we have empty chests. I haven't filled these chests with anything. And then back here is the employee exit. And more trash here. Got several bags of trash that they need to get rid of. I'll probably build more here, like a bathroom or something like that for them. But that's it for Station 2. And then I will go ahead and show you the dispenser here. I gotta stand back though. See how it shot it out towards the people? And then we just turn that off. And yes, I know I can hide that redstone, but I don't know. I think it's fine just the way it is. But these guys, because they're busier, they have to share the lecterns. And I didn't put books on the lecterns, did I? Okay, well, let me do that real quick. I actually did this station like a month ago. Book and quill. There we go. And boom. You now have a book, you have a book. And let me come over here and give you a book. There. Alright, and then I'm using the quartz flowers for this area. But again, we have the heads with a piglin head, creeper head, zombie head. These heads just stand out better in this dark environment. So that's why I use them. And that shows you Stations 1 and Station 2. This over here goes down to the zoo. So we have the little sign saying the zoo. And then the zoo is not finished. So all of this space in here is going to be the zoo. There's also a footbridge to the zoo, so I can walk from my house down to the zoo this way too. But that's basically what we have so far. Like I said, I have a lot. So none of this has been had any lights put in it, so it still spawns a lot of mobs. Whereas this section over here, there's not as much mobs. But I need to add some more lights, I think, on this staircase too, don't I? Okay, well, another day. So I've used trapdoors on these light posts here and iron bars. So that's Station 2. I think it turned out pretty good. Let's go back over and look at it. Look at this head in the dark. That's Station 1 over there. Station 2. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. I kind of wish I could have gotten it to where it had a rounder head, but his head is actually pretty rectangular. So I went with this. Alright, so we'll come back over here and we will hop back on our block. Well, Station 3 is a very big one, so that's going to have its own video. Station 4 is a bigger one, so that's going to have its own video too. And then I think we will go back this direction and go to Station 5. There we go. So yeah, we just have this, and yeah, the cart does go like that, and yeah, there was a lot to decorating this train tracks and trying to make it look like it's pretty cool. And we just passed Station 1, so now we go up the hill here and we come back over here, and this is our original village over here on the left hand side. And again, we just passed our nether portal and the end portal. So let me switch views. So yeah, so that's our Station 5 there, or our village there, and we're coming up on Station 5. And we pop off. So we come down here, and because it's just now turning morning, the villagers, if they're still alive, I don't even know if they're still alive. It's been a while since I've been over here. But again, we have our little trap door to get back here. But we actually have live villagers. And again, the dispensers are facing out towards the people. So you turn it on, there's your ticket, and then turn it off. These do have a bunch of paper as well as mine carts. Now, this one is different because I actually have villagers, and this is where they eat, sleep, and everything. And there is a back door, but I don't want them going out the back door. So they're pretty much prisoners in here. Don't tell them that. They do have a restroom, so they have the faucet and toilet separate, so even a closing lid on the toilet. And that is a redstone light, so this is using redstone to light these lanterns. You can't see the redstone in these, but that's okay. We will go out and look, but yeah, they sleep here. So there's 4 of them. Apparently they are, I haven't fed them, so they're not breeding. But yeah, they come out here and they work. Hi. And I literally have them named Station 1, Station 2. They're all Stat 5, Station 5, because this is Station 5 here. And then, so it's Stat 5, the original. Then Stat 3 and Stat 2. So he didn't get a 1 behind his name. Because I didn't think about numbering them as 1, 2, 3 until afterwards. So, but it's Stat 5, Station 5, second employee, Stat 5, third employee. So, alright guys. And they can't get out. And nothing can get into them because everything's just 1 block here. And so that's why I've been doing what I can to protect them. But yeah. And if I actually clicked on any of them, they would trade basically whatever's in the lectern. There is an iron golem that does check on them and does beat stuff up around here. But yeah, all these villagers are in good shape here. So, let me go over here real quick. Oh, I guess I could have stayed where I was at. Hold on a second. I want to... yeah, come back over here to this platform. Get down on the ground. I'm going to clear out my box here. And let's get into here and let's get some fireworks. And I'm just going to do a flyover so you can see the entire track. But I'm going to switch into survival mode. Oops. Might help if I do the right... there we go. Survival. Excellent. Thank you. Alright. So, the train tracks come all the way around Station 1. Station 2. It comes up over this hill, and this is where it kind of gets to be a little bit of a... well, let me try that again, shall I? There we go. Get back in there. This is where it kind of gets into a little bit of a roller coaster because of coming through this cliff here. Then we come over here. This is Station 3. And this is our other village over here. And I've got a different video in mind for that one. Then we come from this Station 3 all the way over underneath that mountain or through that mountain. Then we have another mountain here that we go through. And then we come here to Station 4, and it circles back around to Station 5. All the way over here, and then Station 5 is right there. It's been a couple of weeks since I've actually played with the Elytron because I've been so busy building. but it is fun. So I'm not going to show you the 3 and 4 too much, just because. But yeah, it was fun making these tunnels go through the mountains there. And then we have a villager outpost here. So these guys here, we'll pick a fight with them eventually, just because we can. And just kind of show you the world that I basically live in with my elytra. This was my original house when I first came into this world. I always just tower up so I can see everything, and basically I just built this right here. And of course I have a village right there, so that's why I built it right here. A villager outpost there. So yeah, so this is basically my original house when I first came to this world. And I have my bed there, and you don't want to drop down that hole because you'll land in fire. And I am in survival mode, so. But yeah, it's just an outpost. I was just literally trying to get up off the ground where I wouldn't have to deal with the mobs. And yeah, just, planted myself right here. Now let's see if I can get out. Yep. Okay, I may just go down here. Yep. And try not to drown. I can't believe that wandering trader showed up right there. Yeah. But at any rate, so that is my original house that I built until I found this other location. There's a villager outpost there. There's a villager outpost over here. Yeah, there's just a ton of villager outposts. But this is my little world. And as you can see, I don't know why I'm lagging so much today. I have a pretty good computer, but it keeps lagging. I even created these struts here for braces support so none of the engineers go, that wouldn't hold up. Yes, it would. Alright. Well, that I think will conclude this video. I am glad that you were able to join me today, and we will just land here on the house front yard. There we go. Ouch. Okay, well, why are both doors open? Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. Villagers, close the doors. That's why I have those other villagers trapped behind fence. And why are you just spinning around up here? What's wrong with you? There's nothing. Just we're doing circles. Okay. Sometimes these villagers, I just don't understand them. Okay, bye, dude. Any rate, that'll conclude this video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really want to encourage grandparents to stay mentally active through gaming. I want to mentally challenge them with strategy games and task management games and creative games like Minecraft. So if you appreciate my effort in trying to encourage your grandparents to stay mentally young, please let them know about this channel. And let them know it is free to subscribe. There's no cost. And again, thanks for watching Gaming for Grandparents.